So nice to get this break from my cleaning duties.
Thanks for convincing Elisif to put this on again.
You there. Have you performed your voice exercises today?
I thought the festival wasn't happening this year.
Perfection takes dedication, after all.
Yes, well, see that you keep at it.
You can't take that!
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Citizen? Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet. Trouble? You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. All right then. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? What's the magic?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? I'll take my leave then.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men. There ought to be a law against them.
Every day more... Join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebuild.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raymond has a large select.
You're the one casts those illusions. Impressive. Hey, what the? Keep your damn magic to yourself.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces. You're on Proudspire Manor, huh? Beautiful house. At least from the outside.
I know your kind. Always sneaking about. Hey, what the? Keep your damn magic to yourself.
No lollygagging.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Well, maybe just this once. But there's still a price on your head. Better make yourself scarce, or we'll have to do this little dance again. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. Hey, what the? You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Hey, what the? By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Well, maybe just this once. But there's still a price on your head. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now. Hey, what the? Keep your damn magic to yourself.
Spiced wine here. First cup is paid for by the college.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much. Spare some gold for a veteran? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. It's best you leave me be.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. What do you need?
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Star and Winterhold support him.
It's not the cause.
Hey, what the? Keep your damn magic to yourself.
The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Refuses the Legion's right to garrison in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge his claim.
What? You outside the protection of the Empire. Fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Damn Jarls.
Sir,
Well, maybe just this once.
can't force
But there's still a
Lord
price on your
to
head.
accept help he hasn't
Better make
asked
yourself scarce, or we'll have to do this little dance again.
Then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and
Hey, what the? Keep... Filthy pickpocket. Don't even think about it. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
Hey, what the? What do you think you're doing?
Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold
Get away from me.
support him.
It's
By
not
order of the
cause.
Jarl. Stop
It's a
right
rebellion.
there.
Call it whatever you like.
Smart woman.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a...
Call it whatever you like. General, the man's going to try to take Whiterun. Jarl. Balgruf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge...
Oh, no you don't!
Well,
get away
if he
from
wants
me.
to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his
By the
city.
word of the Jarl.
General.
Stop right there.
You people and your damn jarls.
Sir,
Maybe just this
you
once.
can't force a Nord.
There's still a price on your
he
head.
asked for.
Better make
If
yourself
Ulfric's
scarce.
making a move for
We'll have to
Whiterun,
do this
then
little
we
dance
need to be
again.
there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual
Wait.
platitudes, but this
I know
time
you.
share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish it. You let... Seem like it's his.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Hey, what the? By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart woman. Mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Well, maybe just this once. But there's still a price on your head. Better make yourself scarce. We'll have to do this little dance again. By the word of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart woman. Watch the magic.
Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today may well save your lives.
It's so good to see you again.
At the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Take a look. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Candy, get your King Olaf's festival. Meat pies!
Spice
Try
wine
one
here.
for
First
free,
cup
come
is paid
back
for
for
by the
more! Get your meat pies!
Good morning.
Well, what's so good about it, huh?
Oh, well, good day.
Candy, get your King Olaf's festival candy!
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Those are College of Winterhold robes, aren't they?
It's nearly time to collect taxes on your property. It's here in the city, Bryling. We'll need to visit each home for an assessment.
Is it that time again already? Very well. Let's meet this evening and make the arrangements.
Oh, well done. Very subtle.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm sorry.
General Tullius will never allow that. He's ordered all surplus food to be given over for the war effort.
General Tullius.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Have you forgotten your oaths?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
My apologies.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
There's no need for an apology.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all about the long trip.
come from?
Look out. Don't get too close.
Something's happening. Something's happening.
It's really dead then?
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Welcome to... Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin creeping around the Ratway.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
I don't know you.
Careful.
You and Riften looking for trouble?
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her
Don't
fingers,
say
you
something
could end
you'll
up in
regret.
jail.
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadr, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of...
Pull up a seat.
Yeah, what's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right, all right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadr he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college? By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Brand-Shei's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. We've been contracted to make sure Brand-Shei remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
If you're ever in the market, I deal in specialty goods from Morrowind at one of the stands. I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you. I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. See for yourself. Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Brand-Shei. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirn root mixed with water.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training? Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live
Nope,
in magic.
sorry.
Were masters of great magic. Imagine the...
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
Fresh meats and produce.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Is there something I can do for you?
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Sure. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
If you're ever in the market, I deal in special...
Just how long did you expect me to keep those people distracted? I had to let the whole plan fall through. Well, at least you didn't do anything stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here has been going well lately. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got the spark I'm looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge. All right then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing... What was that? Hello? Who's there?
Oh well.
You're pathetic.
You won't get away from me.
Here we go.
get you.
What was that?
Brynjolf. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer...
I have no business with you. Who's asking? Not him again. He came nosing around Riften a while back, making a lot of noise about me. He was persuaded to leave before he found me. Funny. I'd have thought she would have gone back to him by now. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something valuable. Anything, really. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but she wouldn't hear it. So, I gave her some advice, pointed her towards Hobbs Fall Cave, and that was that.
If you're looking for conversation, the Flagon isn't the place. Veckel and me, we have a thing
I'm
going.
busy. Don't
Try
you have something to
anything
do?
with him and it'd be bad for your health.
Well, well. Colour me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man. What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left. Not Lady Dibella. No! Please, I can't lose her! I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it. Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
So, can I interest you in anything today? What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I'm sorry. Please, I don't have anything to pay you with. Don't destroy my urn! I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf you'll just... I had it at bay. You don't need to do that. No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane?
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf. So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. What we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Goldenglow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Goldenglow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Goldenglow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Aringoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Aringoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Goldenglow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Aringoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Aringoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Take it easy, Feckle.
Look around you. The Flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose. Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Aringoth hired are trained killers. Just ask our poor little Vex. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit 'em hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in?
How are you feeling, Vex?
Finally. Someone with backbone. Here you go.
It should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Well, I see your wounds have healed, but your pride still needs some time.
So, you're
Before we begin, I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago.
Why don't you just...
And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
A heck of a lot more coin. We could use some of your skills.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Brand-Shei. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Brand-Shei's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way? All right, take this and get out of here.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
It is done.
Imagine blowing
I
up
won't
an
go
entire
back to
town.
Brand-Shei.
Damn.
I won't.
Winterhold will never be the same.
worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice. I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat. Fine. Take it. Once the new owner finds out I gave in, I'm as good as dead anyway. I've already said too much. I gave you what you came in here for, now go. Leave me in peace.
Found to arms, boys! To arms! You're a dead woman! There's no escape! Where'd you... Oh. Where are you?
Oh well. Must have run off. Huh? Anybody there?